There's a good thing. It's rotating.
Why did it sound one of the most treasured sites in Christianity?
Alright. Welcome to Goof On, everybody. It is Thursday. It is January 20th, 2022. Just 11 days left, maybe, close to 10 days left in January. We're already seeing winter start to dissipate. I can't believe it's already January 20th. This is amazing, and it's Thursday. So tomorrow's Friday. For those 9-to-5ers working their asses off during the week, I appreciate you coming here for a couple of hours, giving Goof On the old listen to, watching to, and give it a chance. If you like it, don't forget to subscribe to it. Yeah, and all that stuff. Thumbs up. I hate saying all that. You have no idea how much I hate it. Hate it! Hate it. I hate, you got donate, you got super chat, super sticker. Don't forget PayPal, Cash App, become a patron. I hate all that shit. I just want to get right to it. Welcome to the show, everybody. It's almost the weekend. Feels like it to me. Feels like the weekend's already here. Got a good show for you tonight. Of course, we're continuing the week of Lou. What's today? What are we talking about today? Illogical Lou. Illogical Lou. That means not logical. Capiche? Oh, it's a one capiche show already. Not even 3 minutes old over here. I'm happy you guys are here, though. What else are we talking about? Oh, Clueless Media on UFO videos. We've talked about it before. We're going to say it again because it's not that bad, and we got new stuff to show you, so you're going to see some things that shouldn't be done. Got a lot of stories that are in the news, too, as well. Today we're going to look at a video from Tucker Carlson with Tom Rogan. May have seen it. We also have a couple of TikTok videos. A meteor shower was spotted over Wisconsin this morning. Now, they figured out what Oumuamua is. We'll talk about that as well. And James Webb Telescope, it's going to unlock new secrets. What secrets will it unlock? That James Webb Telescope just about 1 million miles out from Earth, past the moon, in the middle of cold space. Also, fact check. Altered video falsely claims to show UFO aboard U.S. aircraft carrier. That's part of the media blitz that we're going to be going over here in a little bit. Hey, Ben Yorkshire, UK with a 2-pounder. Hope you're okay, big guy. I'm okay, you're okay. Everybody's okay. All right? I appreciate the super chat. That's 2 pounds, baby. 2 pounds. Ma, meatballs. Got it. All right. Let me see. What do we got for you today? We'll start you off with this one. Thank you, Ben Yorkshire, UK, because right about now, we're going to be getting into COVID. Roll call, everybody. Gigi Abby Lynn's in the house. Mike Gemetria's here. Tic-tac-toe. I know where everybody is. You're not going to hear anything new. It's the same shit. Kelly Lewis, welcome to the show. Walt Corbin, welcome to the show. Steve Grilly, what's up, man? Got that tweet? Good. That's how you hear. I know. I send them to you. I see you around. I know what you're doing. What's up, Tim Freestone? Welcome to the show, Steve Grilly. Tim Freestone, welcome. Bex. Was that you? Oh, no, that was Threx. Who's Threx? I don't know who Threx is. Threx sent a PayPal thing last night. I did say thank you. I didn't forget. Welcome to the show, Bex. Dorothy Hawkins, how are ya? What do you say? What do you see? How you doing? Welcome to the show. The Gorilla Gamer is here. Welcome to the show. Brian L. Welcome to the show. Shell Shock. Welcome to the show. Big Bob Little M. What do you say, man? Long time no see. Saw. Happy New Year. Welcome back. Kelly Lewis is here. Welcome to the show. Coral Ann's in the house. Death Proof Bum 01. Welcome to the show. I got to pull this up real quick. I got to pull this up because it's very interesting what's happening right now. Okay? And I don't want anybody to get mad at me, but I've got to do this. All right? So don't get mad. It's for a good thing. Right after roll call, I got to show you something, and don't be mad at me, but I got to do it. Felicia the Beautiful Flores, welcome to the show. Scotty Eisner, not Billy, welcome to the show. Kelly Lewis, did I already say it? If not, I'll say it again. Welcome back to the show. Scott Blight, welcome back, man. How you doing? Welcome to the show. Pete, what's up, man? How you doing? Welcome to the show. So we go from the shortest name, Pete, to the longest name. Alcy Tiger, Third Phaser, Goofonian Quaker Rock Fam, welcome to the show. John P. Adventures, the show has you, my friend. Congratulations. Congratulations. Welcome to the show. Get Cleaned Up LLC. Yo, what's up? What's up? Oh, Rich Dark Sky Files? Yeah, not this Rich. Not me. No, wouldn't be me. Sky Allen, welcome to the show. Let's see who's coming through that front door. Billy Henderson, what's up? Foghorn Leghorn, what's up, guys? Welcome to the show. Shane Reed's here. Welcome back. How you doing? IR Film, welcome, welcome. Billy Henderson, welcome to the show. I think I said it already, did I? I don't know if I didn't. I said it already again. Larky Derry's back. Good to see you, my friend. Where is everybody? Good, good. Unidentified S4. Now we can start. Now we can start. Let me pull it up now. Hold on. I gotta look for the union label. This is very important to the show. This is very, very, very important. You know, every year we see a different milestone in our own lives. When the new year comes, we want to make these what do you call it? Resolutions, right? And we started off. We may join a gym, and after the first couple of weeks, we never go back. And we make that payment. Well, not me. I mean, you. I mean, I go back. And then, you come across Mother's Day and things of that nature and anniversaries and the 4th of July and all that. But one thing we all have. And tonight, I want to wish happy birthday to Denbub. Denbub, happy birthday to you, my friend. A long-time friend of the show. Let's see if this works. Come on, everybody. Happy birthday, dear Denbub. Happy birthday to you. Again, birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Denbub. Happy birthday to you. Now, I was going to do something extra special, but I couldn't find it. And I was going to give you the old Marilyn Monroe as a man. Happy birthday song. I think I gave Coral one of those. Did I do that for you on your message, your voicemail? Happy birthday. All right, everybody. Denbub, happy birthday. How old are you? 70, 50, 25? Who cares? It's all you, man. We appreciate you here at Goof On. I saw all the messages going on during the show, before the show, I mean. And I said, I got to pull up the happy birthday song. So, glad it's your birthday. You made it. Another one. That's yours. You keep this one. Don't give it away so easily. Capiche? Oh. Tony McLear, that's a 5-pounder. You just rode it up in a ball and whipped it at us at 99 miles an hour. That's a threat. Oh, good shot, lad. Right, me gizzard. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, Tony McLear, with the 5-pounder supporting the show. By the way, you can support the show. I recommend supporting the show so we can stay 6 nights a week and go out on the town and do stuff. Do some more boots on the ground. We are making the documentary. That'll be out February 14th. So I want to thank Tony McLear for supporting that, helping us out, getting out there in the world, and being able to do this during the daylight so we don't, where are we here? Which one? For Tony? He gets this one tonight. Yeah. No. There you go. Thank you, Tony McLear. A 5-pounder right into the Goof on Piggy Bank. That kush all over UFOlogy. Under 17, not permitted without parent. Mucho gusto, generoso. Thank you. Thank you, Tony. Doing good. Did good. Did good. Real good. Real good. You could do it. Hey, alien girl, what do you say? How do you be there, lady? You ready for the 20? What day we doing that? The 22nd? Next Sunday? Saturday? She and I are going on a show, the Artemis Prime and Billy Joe Bob. I don't remember. What is it called? Well, that's the show we're going on. Most people in this community are full of Thank you for that. I don't know why I clicked on your name, but welcome to the show. Yeah, we're going to be on a show next Saturday together. They got a dual package. I don't know how that happened, but here we are. Not this Saturday. No, this Saturday. Yeah, the 22nd of January. January. So, yeah, your sister's got 19 grooves in the side of her hip. I wonder what they're for. Okay. I'm not going to apologize for talking about Lou. I refuse to. I can't. There's no reason for me to want to apologize for that. But a lot of people still coming after the old Rich G. I could not believe there must have been 50, 60, maybe more than that. I stopped looking. Tweets and replies to tweets. He's jealous. Lou's done more than he ever has. This guy should get a job, a real job. I mean, all sorts of things you could think of, right? And I'm like, wow, they really don't get it. I feel sorry for them. Maybe, here's the deal. I mean, there was a few people that were actually pretty nice about the situation. They said, hey, man, you can say what you want, get it. But Lou got us talking, and here we go again. I don't care. I was already talking about UFOs. But let me tell you something. Lou did not do a good job. All right? And we seen that on the streets when we asked people. I asked my own family when we go to gatherings, and maybe there's a new couple there or a new family that's there, and I'll be like, somebody will say, Richie's into UFOs, and then they go, oh, yeah, you believe in that? I'm like, yeah. I say, do you know what a UAP is? Have no clue. No, but I heard that, I don't know, aliens are invading Earth. Everybody's saying that because of the threat. 3 years of Lou, 4, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 3.5 years of saying there is a threat. And yesterday we talked about it. The threat is no longer being spoken about. Now it's dandelions and supernatural figures, right? Right? Pushing up daisies and, no, you pick it. That doesn't make any sense. I'm not in the right state of mind right now because I don't know. Yeah, I'm having a weird moment. But I could not believe how many people are still on this. I mean, I could read you some of these things. It's amazing that people just don't see it this way. How can you not? Even if I'm wrong, couldn't it be a possibility? Because I could be wrong, right? That was good. But I could be wrong. I admit that. I'm not afraid to be wrong. But if I don't make people uncomfortable, there's no conversations happening. So anytime you get in an argument with somebody, what happens usually? Maturely, you work it out. You figure shit out. You're like, oh, I had no idea you thought that way. I had no idea you were thinking that way. Ah, no wonder why we didn't agree. See, that's why Lou needs to come on Goof On. He never will. Never. He won't go on Third Phase of Moon with 800,000 subscribers. You think he's going to go to 7,500? Oh, wait, he might. You know, the little guy, helping the little guy out, you know, so he looks like the big guy. He'll never come here. You know? Because I don't buy into it. You know what I don't do? I don't make videos about Lou and show him getting it in the can or showing him with the Nazi symbol or calling him homophobic. But people made videos about me and renewed that kind of vigor, especially on Miss Fissler's show. Yeah, she's really attacking me, stretching out my face on the thumbnail, making me look goofy. I don't do that stuff, man. I do all my talking because I'm able to talk about it. I'm able to. How funny are they? You know, they were once friends of the show. Loved the show, right? For at least 3 months, remember? The summer of annoyance? Remember that? The summer of lies last year? Unbelievable. Making, just talking all sorts of weird stuff about me. It's so mature. People send me these things. They're like, have you seen what Mrs. Fissler did? And I'm like, no, I don't watch that piece of shit show. It's boring. It's like, I would rather watch paint dry. And that's an old statement. But I would rather watch paint dry than listen to that show. It is like a sociopath trying to give you information, no emotions. So today we've got Bob Lazar, and he was talking about this machine that exploded, and when it exploded, everybody's fingers fell off. But it was really interesting because Bob Lazar said that in 1989 he worked at S4, which just now came about, And you're sitting there like, oh my God, my fingers are gone. I chewed them off. Because paint drying is more exciting. So anytime they could use images, make me look funny, I'm all for it. Knock yourself out. You're only helping the cause. You're only helping the cause doing that. Some people like to wear masks, right? Make masks. I like wearing a mask once in a while. Eyes wide shut. No. Yes, it is. It's eyes wide shut. Ben Yorkshire, what you saying there? We're meant to be adults. They're just childish. Let me expand on that. Is it expound too? Can I say expound? I always like expound. Ben, thanks for the £2 again. Mucho gusto, generoso, obviously. There's a difference with what I do, okay, than what they're doing. What I do, I put a little funny twist to it. At least I think it's funny. And if it's not, oh well, at least I'm trying to make light of things that really suck. And Lou sucks for ufology. He's good for ufology, yeah, because we're talking about it. Talk is cheap. We want action. And everything Lou touches melts, turns to Shiite Everything. He tried getting that office. Didn't work out, did it? No. Arts parts? Just earthly metals, pretty much. Brought those A-tip files, apparently, to TTSA. He broke up the band. TTSA broke up. Right? He's like Yoko. He's like the Yoko Ono of ufology. You know what? Yoko Lou for tonight. He's Yoko Lou. He's Luganzo is who he is. Thanks, Ben. Mucho gusto. Generoso. Continuing supporter of GoofOn. But I find it exactly what Ben said. Childish. And that's okay. You know, because they really, and they've only been around for a little bit. They don't know how it works. They don't see the ups and downs with ufology. They don't get that in 3 years this is going to happen again. There's going to be some other puppet that rolls out from the CIA or FBI and he's retired or she's retired. And they're promising that they're going to break the walls down that we couldn't get through with the AOI MSG because in 2024 it'll be a different administration for sure. And who knows how things will go. But I really don't think they're going to give that AOI MSG room any funding after 3 years from now. I think they're going to look at it because we are going to be so far in the red, this country, that whoever becomes president in 2024 will be cutting everything. I think so. Because we printed more money last year than we did, the entire history of the United States? We are just seeing the beginning stages. So I don't think of inflation going like 50 years, 60, the depression. It's going to be very bad in another year. It's going to be really, really bad. This summer is going to be awful. I'm surprised gas prices still didn't keep going up. I said it's going to get to $5, $6. It stopped right around $3.15 for regular unleaded. But again, attacking GoofOn seems to be the way of the ufology Twitter world and the vidiots out there. You know, who was that one guy? Hack. Remember Hack? Made a video about me. I got that link. I didn't watch it. There's no reason to. See, and I know me. I don't mind you guys sending me the links and telling me like you have been. But I'll even tell you, I'm not going to watch it because if I do, I know me, I will want to respond. So if I don't see it and I didn't read it, it doesn't affect me. Capiche? It's a 3 capisce. You know the record's 5. So that's where we're at with what's going on in the GoofOn UFO Twitter world. Here on YouTube, we got several people feeling strong, feeling big about themselves, and thinking that it's going to hurt me. It's unbelievably funny to me. I don't mind it. I won't read it, you know. I won't read it. I won't watch it. Read it. I was reading something, so I told myself, read this. All right. Anyway, that's what's going on as far as what happens after you talk about Lou Elizondo. Now, I'm going to wet your palate, and then we're going to talk about some mainstream media stuff tonight at the top of next hour. I am going to get into Lou again because it's Monday through Friday. I told you it was the week of Lou. I'm not going to spend no 30 minutes, probably like 5-10 minutes. But I have to say more stuff. That's right, there's more. Wait. So I'm going to play a video. Tucker Carlson, I don't know if you've seen this, but it's an interesting video. It's 3.5 minutes. I don't know if I'm going to play it all the way through, even though I can, but here we go.
another UFO segment. That's crazy. You'd have to be crazy to believe that's possible. Really? Is it any crazier than what's coming out of, say, your average White House briefing? No, it really isn't. So with that in mind, a fascinating conference today about UFOs and nuclear weapons. It took place in Washington. At it, a U.S. Air Force captain called David Shindeli said he was part of an incident in which a UFO disabled 10 nuclear ICBM missiles. Here's part of what he said.
There has been a long history of UFO incidents and encounters, with much investigation of them from 1947 and even earlier. In September of 1966, I was the Minuteman ICBM Launch Control Officer and Deputy Commander of a launch crew stationed at Minot Air Force Base, North Dakota. I was involved in a UFO incident at that time where a flying object tampered with and took down a total of 10 nuclear-tipped ICBM missiles by rendering them unlaunchable.
Okay, we know this story. This is one of the famous ones or infamous ones that have been in the ufology lore for many, many years. Since, 56 years now. What is it, 54? No, since 1966. I'm 54 this year. So if it's 66, it's 56 years ago. Right? 76, 86, 90. Why am I counting? I know I'm right. So now where Sweden just had an incident at their nuclear facility, not the ICBM missile launch silos that they're talking about. This hasn't happened in a while. I'm digging this already. I didn't see this. I don't know how it got past me, but thanks to Rich at Dark Sky Files for sending me the files we'll be watching tonight. I'm going to continue. This is freaking awesome. I love this stuff. Come on.
Tom Rogan is one of the rare serious journalists, actual journalists, in Washington who's been on this story for years in a very rigorous way. He's a columnist now with the Washington Examiner. He was following the conference today. He joins us tonight for a recap. Tom, thanks a lot for coming on. So what did you learn today at this event?
Thanks, Tucker. Yeah, I think the
It looked like he was about to cry, didn't it?
key point here is that although these gentlemen have been telling their stories for a while, now they are doing it in a fashion where they can finally be taken seriously by more people. And fortunately, there weren't that many journalists there today, but there were more perhaps than there have been. I think the key point, though, is that people with some of the highest security clearances at the height of the Cold War for the U.S. Air Force, multiple different individuals at multiple different sites across a period of decades, say that UFOs interacted with nuclear weapons platforms and either rendered them inoperable or took them offline. And so something was done by a technological force, as these officers would suggest, that cannot be explained.
And let's not forget, back in 1966, we did not have the technology we have today. Computers were the size of a garage, you know? They were huge. And the technology was still in its birth, pretty much. I mean, 20 years old, right? Computers were starting to be built around the late 40s, early 50s, I think. And they were using them just at government places, NASA, you know, things like that, I think. But my point is, for this and for these stories to be coming out now again, all these years later, and the people who were there actually talking about it, which is phenomenal, we can kind of look at it a little more credibly than we did in the past. Now, when I first heard the story, you know, it was in 2004 when I dove into ufology for the first year, and I was like, this is unbelievable. I remember feeling amazed by these stories, and to this day they still are amazing. That if true, you know, I don't think it was, I mean, I have a theory that it really wasn't UFOs, but it probably was. But, you know, two guys at the bottom saying, I don't think we have any missile silos connected to these keys. Nobody's going to destroy the world. Let's test it. Whoa, cancel the code, cancel it. Then they said, oh, we saw some lights outside, UFOs. That's what we'll blame it on. Yeah. No. They saw UFOs. They saw it. It's been happening. It hasn't stopped. And it seems to be vamping up. And that's real interesting to me because a lot of people are talking about Russia posturing, China doing the same. Well, according to Putin, he's not. It's just exercises, but I don't think so. I think the U.S. is at the weakest it's been probably. Well, you never know with the administration we have. Maybe they're crazy enough that they'll hit the red button. Biden will wake up in the middle of the night, says, "Sir, Russia launched China at the same exact time. What do you want to do?" Okay, who's this? So we're going to be in a lot of trouble. Going to have to rely on Pelosi because what's her name? Harris? Kamala? I don't think they gave her the codes. No. All right, we got to watch the rest of this. This is about the silos being shut down in 66. We just finished that, so let's go on.
And that in and of itself surely should be...
I said shut down. They launched. They were in launch code sequence, and then they were turned off.
Big news worthy of serious further investigation.
Are you serious? They're showing the Batman balloon. Well, no, I apologize. Look, that's two. That's 2 strikes. One more big mistake like that and the show's over. You saw what happened last night. I'm not playing around. I can't have these mistakes. That has not been proved to be a UFO. That looks like it's either a chip on the glass or, as I said, it's the inside. It's a reflection of a camera's iris. And I think I proved that. And yet they're still showing it as a UFO. Sorry, I had the screen on small. Oh, why? Why? God, oh God, why?
Well, by definition, any force that can take America's nuclear weapons offline is something you need to worry about. Presumably the Pentagon has been looking at this, assessed it. Have they given any indication of what they think happened?
What's, I think, unfortunate, and I guess we're at the start of a process, the Director of National Intelligence had this report, but what's unfortunate is the government does know that there is a nuclear connection. They've kept that classified. Frankly, I can understand why some of it is classified.
Are you kidding me? What is this? Something new with these screens that pop up? I don't like this. I can't believe this. They're showing this as a legitimate UFO when the flashing is the same sequence as a commercial airliner. It's been proven to be bokeh. God, I can't believe this. So now they don't even care. Obviously, they don't care. That leads right into what we're going to be talking about next. Clueless mainstream media on UFO videos, the worst I've ever seen. I've never seen it so bad. And I don't know if they're doing that on purpose. Why don't they just show the 3 videos that were deemed legit by the Pentagon? At least those blobs were, better than this. This has been proven. Almost, 100%, almost.
Should come clean with a lot more.
If it walks like a duck.
They know. I mean, the simple fact, right? The U.S. Navy. Why does the Navy keep seeing these things with the aircraft carriers? Well, aircraft carriers are nuclear powered. Why do submarines see them? Nuclear connection. This nuclear missile incidents from the Cold War. There's credible testimony from a great historian on this, Robert Hastings, who wrote a book, UFOs and Nukes, to suggest that the Soviets had similar experiences.
This is frustrating. Let me ask you this. This falls in the same category as ghosts. When people say when you remodel a house that is apparently haunted, it stirs up the activity, they say. Bullshit. That's not true. People think it's stirring up the activity, but it's not. It's just there's people home all the time working on the house, so they're there to hear everything that goes bump in the day or night. Somebody's there all the time in every room, basically, working and working and working. Right? Like ghosts would really care if you remodeled a home. I'm in limbo. Oh, Jesus, you're putting an extra bedroom there? It used to be the fireplace with the library. I love that room. That's it. I'm haunting you for a year straight. It's the same thing. It's what we're seeing here with UFOs now on mainstream media. It's the same thing. It's the same line. Damn it, I had something else I wanted to say and I forgot. It'll come back.
Yeah.
Something is going on here. It's not America, it's not China, it's not Russia, and we need to get a grip and take it seriously instead of laughing it off as an issue for crazy people.
Right. I mean, there are a lot of crazy people in this world right now. I would say the people who take this seriously may be among the least crazy in our public conversation, and you're certainly in that category. Right. Tom Rogan, appreciate your coming on tonight and covering this. Thank you.
You know, everybody here should take offense to that right now. Every one of you who've ever had an experience should take offense to what that asshole just said. No, I'm gonna play it again. That was kind of rude. You know what I mean? I get the context of it. I get what he's saying. But that's just wrong, right? We wouldn't say that, would we? All right, yeah, they're playing games. I don't, seriously. Oh, I see, because it was on a website. Yeah. I just deleted something I needed. I can't believe I just did that. It's gone. How am I going to get that back? I can't get that back. Go to history. I think this was it. Yeah, that was it. Why? Wait. That's weird. Why would I have that open? You know what I mean? All right, we're not talking about it. So in 1966, these UFOs kick-started the missile silos, right? And then turned them off. And apparently, people who have been, I forget the guy's name, it's Briggs or some Billy Briggs, I can't remember. He said he had a conversation with aliens. And they told him that we're going to use it and destroy ourselves. So they're teaching us a lesson. They're trying to let us know that they can control. And this is the narrative that's being pitched out there, and it's being taken very seriously by UFO Twitter, who really gets everything wrong, pretty much, when it comes to the narrative. They're saying that they will stop a nuclear war from happening. Let's put it to the test. They should. Put it to the test. My thing about, I just remembered what it was that I forgot. So he said that the reason they're following our ships in the ocean and submarines because they have nuclear capabilities. They have nuclear engines, right? So what? I don't understand. If we don't have to go back that far. Let's just go to 2004 and say the UFOs were following around the ship, the Nimitz, because it had a nuclear engine. Let's just say for shits and giggles. And all the other ones that were out in the distance watching them, same thing. It's because they had a nuclear engine there. All right. So they know all of our stuff, all of our technical stuff, all of our military capabilities, where all the warheads are. They probably got all that stuff mapped out, the aliens, right? So they follow them around. And why? It's not because they're interested in the design. I'm sure they get it by now. It's been many years. Aliens are supposed to be pretty smart. Is it to stop us in case a war starts? What are they going to do? Turn off the engine? Suck all the nuclear power out of it? I don't get it. I don't get it. They're going to stop the ship. Can't launch. They're going to turn off the silos. And Russia too. China. Everywhere else. Anybody who has a missile silo has had the experience or nuclear facility of seeing UFOs around the facility, around the silos, around, the launch. And to me, that's interesting. I want to end the show tonight. I'm not feeling it. I know I can, but I won't. I really want to. I almost did. I almost did take tonight off. Just, when your mind is thinking of other things? And that's something that it only happened maybe a few times. One of them was after Angus passed away. And another time there was some weird activity outside my place where I lived. People think it's easy. I saw a lot of people who were in this chat room, not now, who used to follow the show, and they go off and start their own. I've seen a lot of people do that. Go 6 nights a week. Tell me how easy it is. Sometimes your brain doesn't want to work one night. I'm warm. I don't know why I'm so warm after I've been freezing for 3 days. I'm just off. All right, let's go. Let's continue. I'll keep trying. There was a meteor that was spotted over Wisconsin this morning. Yep. January 20th. Here's the pictures. Here's the video. Get rid of this.
Need a change of scenery?
No, I really don't.
Kayak searches.
We gotta wait. Skip it. There we go. Oh, wow.
A fireball streaked across the western sky.
That's cool.
We had multiple viewers let us know about the sudden brightness around 6:48. Turns out, video from the rooftop of the UW-Madison's SSEC AOS department confirms this on your screen was, in fact, a meteor. So that's pretty cool.
We've got meteors. We've got volcanoes popping off. We've got record snow up in Canada. I guess that's it. Couple of earthquakes. One was in Alaska about a week or so ago. The people think the big one's coming, and I'm not talking about Yellowstone. That's the big one they should be talking about. The big one's for LA. It's only been 33 years. It's going to be another 30 years before LA has an earthquake like that. They get tremors every now and then. What, is there more to this thing? There's no more to this sighting.
Yeah,
And what part of the sky was this in, Max?
We're looking west, right above Camp Randall there from the AOS building. And yeah, that was just a...
What part of the sky was it in, Mike? It was a part in the sky where, you look up. Yeah, that part over there. Oh, what do they call that? North? Whatever. In the sky. Just look up, Margaret.
fireball entering the Earth's atmosphere, burning up before hitting the ground, and that...
How many times are they going to say that? It was just a meteor. No, it was an asteroid. Meteors hit the ground, right? Isn't that what it is? It doesn't become a meteor until it hits the ground. Or is that a meteorite? So it's an asteroid, then it turns into a meteor when it's in the atmosphere, and then it's a meteorite when it hits the ground. I think that's it. Facing west, Dorothy said. It was because the moon was coming up. Yeah, that's funny. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. It's good yarn. Ripping good yarn. Next, Oumuamua. Well, Alien theories explained as scientists propose visiting mysterious object. You all remember it. You all loved it. I did. Who's this guy? SpongeBob with a 2-pounder. Britain says UAPs are plasma technology. What do you think? I think that's 2 pounds worth talking about, baby. Thank you, SpongeBob. I appreciate that. Continuing supporter of Goof On. We're going to give you a little short one tonight. This is for you for contributing. Thank you. Appreciate that. Britain says UAPs are plasma technology. What do you think? SpongeBob, thanks for the 2 pounds. Let me get that down. Mucho gusto, generoso. All right. Would you say they were? Plasma technology. Sure. That's it, man. That's it. You know what? All right. You want to know why I said it that way? Because nobody knows. I think UFOs, because UAPs are government UFOs. Is that what you're talking about? Because if that's what you're talking about, I'm going to say no to the plasma UFO theory for UAPs. And if you're talking about UFOs, where we see them, everybody sees them, doesn't matter who you are. If you're in the military, the government, or you're a civilian, it's a UFO, okay? That's the world I live in. That's the reality I believe in. I'm not trying to lose the stigma of, like these people were saying, the media, drunken Hilly Bob in the Everglades, seeing UFOs. God bless those people seeing UFOs, by the way. Plasma, well, the Marfa lights were thought to be plasma. Now, plasma technology is different than plasma naturally. You're talking, SpongeBob, you're talking about technology that's plasma tech. And I'm not, I'm not alien scientist. I don't know the ins and outs of the mechanics on how that would work. But, sure, it could be. It could be. What? It can be anything. That's the whole point. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be anything. It can be swamp gas. That could be a real thing. What's that? Swamp gas? No, gas. Swamp gas. Well, Oumuamua. I'm sorry I couldn't answer it in more detail for you, SpongeBob, but that's it. That's all I got. Sorry. Here we go. Now, this Oumuamua, scientists have proposed a space mission to go and investigate the mysterious cosmic object known as Oumuamua, which has fascinated astronomers for years. Wait a second. Hold on. I thought it left the solar system. It fascinated astronomers for years and been theoretically linked to ET life. Oumuamua was first detected with telescope 2017 by Robert Work, an astronomer based at the University of Hawaii, as it passed through our solar system and slingshotted past the sun at 200,000 miles an hour. The object is baffling, having eluded classification as either a comet or an asteroid. One of the strange things about Oumuamua is its shape, described as cigar-like by NASA. It's around 10 times as long as it is wide, unlike any other object seen in the solar system. That's cool. That's really cool. Astronomers later confirmed that Oumuamua was the first object ever detected to have visited our solar system from another star. How do they know that? I always wondered how. I know they explained it with some bullshit explanation, but how do they really know? Almost as soon as the object had arrived, it was on its way out, passing the orbits of Mars, then Jupiter in 2018, then Saturn in 2019. Astronomers are still not sure exactly where Oumuamua came from, and inevitably some theories involve aliens. To find out exactly what it is, some scientists have proposed launching a mission to visit the object, but this could prove tricky since it's speeding away from us all the time. One way to do it would be to use what's called a solar Oberth maneuver. It would slingshot. It's like in slingshotting a spacecraft around the sun, just like they did in Star Trek IV, The Voyage Home. They throw it around the sun in order to speed up and catch Oumuamua in a couple of decades. But it carries a risk and the need for a heat shield. And how do you stop it? Continue reading. And I cannot. You son of a Mickey Mouse. I can't. It won't let me. Oh. It's unresponsive. We'll wait. So we got an issue here already. Let's refresh. Maybe we're not on. Are we online? Are we still live? Maybe we're not live. Look, nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. We're offline? Did that? No, we're not. No, we're not. We're still online. Hey, Nathan, thanks for the $5 on PayPal. That's right, you can help support the show. Please help support the show whenever you get a chance. Thank you very much, Nathan. I hope you're hearing it. Yeah, we're still live. Thank God. Thank God I'm a country boy. Well, here comes Johnny. He's a one-ball man with his... Hey, it is almost the top of the hour. We've got one more story to go. Let's exit this thing, since I can't read it anyway. The James Webb Telescope will unlock new secrets of the cosmos. Cosmos? 5 experts explain what to expect. This is unbelievable to me. I am like a little kid in a solar candy store. I can't wait for them to turn this thing on and start telling us what's out there. A year from now, we're just going to be, our mouth, we're going to be like, it's going to be agape. I said it. Early on Christmas morning, here's what I'm reading. Thousands of scientists across the world held their breath, crossed their fingers, and watched as the James Webb Space Telescope, the most powerful ever built, set off on its million-mile journey. Now that Webb has successfully passed the most treacherous of its 344 single-point failures, pins that had to release, latches to lock into place, and other mechanisms that had to perform as planned. It's time to shift our attention from the instrument itself and toward the cosmos. After all, Webb was launched to learn where we came from and to see what else is out there. While Webb won't return useful data until summer, real quick, researchers have already published more than 20,000 peer-reviewed articles exploring the instrument itself and discussing how it should be used. Interesting. Engineering got in touch with the authors of some of the most highly cited papers and asked them a simple question. What are you most excited to learn? And we're sharing their answers here. Oh, here?
It's hard to imagine our life.
Here.
Without navigation apps. There's no need to struggle with oversized out.
Is this it? What are we doing? Is it in that video? It's here?
Dated paper maps.
I don't think this is it. No. That's how Google Maps took over our daily commute. All right, to continue on with this. Astrophysicist Jason Kalarai is missionary executive for civil space at Johns Hopkins University's Applied Physics Laboratory. He's most excited about new research into star clusters. Oh, I love that. Oh, this is going to be so much fun. These are the birthplaces of all stars in the universe, and Webb's photometric precision and sensitivity will enable our first views of the entire stellar population in these systems, from small failed stars that never formed to the cinders of stellar evolution that exhausted their fuel 10 plus billion of years ago. Studying these systems over a range of environments, composition, and ages will provide astrophysics with new insights on the formation of galaxies and their stellar populations that can lead to systems like our own with a rich diversity of planets and life. Capiche? Oh, it's a Fort Capiche show. Come on, Richie! Oh, look at this last name, Ioannis. It's almost like Ioannou, Elena Ioannou. Ioannis Agriou, a postdoctoral researcher at the Institute of Astronomy at Belgium University, KU, Leuven, is interested in the formation around some of those stars. The gas and dust in young solar systems evolves under the influence of gravity, producing rocky planets and giant gas planets in the process. The properties of the primordial disk of matter around the central star is an important constraint to the type of formed exoplanets. Thus, James Webb Telescope observations of protostars, protoplanetary protoplanetary disks, and debris disks will be the key to helping us understand which solar systems are suitable to sustain life. See, I think that would be easy. It's the one with a lot of stuff around it. The one with the most stuff will have the most planets. The one with the least amount of shit has less planets. It's not rocket science. It is. Who's this guy? Brian Kegler with a $5 Oumuamua is the remnant of the real Battlestar Galactica that brought humans to this Earth over 300,000 years ago. Just a thought, and I like that thought. Right? Wouldn't that make sense? It's an old battle cruiser. It's an old planetary battle cruiser. Could be. We don't know what it looks like. The picture I showed you, that's probably not even close. I'm telling you, Oumuamua is pretty freaking awesome. Think about it. The entire history of man looking through telescopes. You got a spectrum like this. From the beginning point to now. Well, 2017. No, nothing like Oumuamua. And that kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Kind of does. It makes sense to me. Because it's only been a couple hundred years since we had telescopes, right? A couple hundred? 4 to 5, 6 maybe? That isn't even the beginning of a thought in relation to how long 14 billion years is. Even though our place hasn't been around that long, only 4.5 billion years ago. But man, probably humans, pardon me, ladies, humans probably won't be around for another 1,000 years. All right, they will be, but it's not going to be like it is. It's going to be weird. Brian, that is a great question. A great theory. And that's a nice $5 surprise. I appreciate that. Mucho gusto, generoso. And you get, we'll give you this one. Why not? What the hell? Which one? There we go. Hey, how you doing? Dollar bills, y'all, falling down out of the sky. We got a 20 over there, 50 over there, 10 over there, 5 over there. Mucho gusto, generoso. Thanks, man. I know, right, Big Fat Creep? I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. It's 10 o'clock Eastern time. Do you know where your kid is? Play this video, and then we'll come back and we're gonna go into overdrive. I've got so much stuff to go over in this last hour and 11 minutes. What's this, alien.love? For $5? Oh, look at you. What a good picture. Thank you, sir, for ripping on Lou. Oh, no, I'm not ripping on Lou. I love Lou, but I love humor and rocking the boat. You're my favorite ufology dude. Keep stirring the pot. We need it. I like your style. I like the cut of your jig. Is that what is that right? Am I saying that wrong again? Thank you for that, alien.love. I think you've contributed before, so you are a continuing supporter of GoofOn, I believe. And if not, thank you anyway, man. That's freaking awesome. It goes right into the kitty. You know, we're trying to stay full-time here and be more boots on the ground than we ever have. This is the year. This is unbelievable this year, what we have planned. Thank you, alien.love, for your $5 support. Ah, gosh. All over Lou and his boat. Mucho gusto, generoso. We like to rock the boat, don't rock the boat, baby. Rock the boat, don't tip the boat over. Rock the boat. I got a 1-minute video here in 3, 2, go.
Look at that thing, dude.
Whoa! What? Why did it stop? I didn't touch it. See? Something's going on. Oh, wow. We lost a lot of people. Where'd everybody go? We had 170 here and they all left. It's my fault. It's my fault. I'm not done talking about Lou. I'm not even done. I didn't even start.
Oh my gosh, dude. Wow, look at that.
All right. I don't know what's going on. It keeps pausing. I'm having issues. What's this? Steph Paints. For $5, we need you way more than you know. I don't know. I don't know. Mucho gusto, generoso, Steph Pants. I can't believe I just said Steph Pants. Steph Paints, first-time supporter on GoofOn. Thank you very much. I appreciate the message loud and clear. I am going to do what I do best, and that's I do me. Somebody said, hey, Rich, go F yourself. I said, hey, nobody does it better. And that's what I've been doing ever since. Who cares what anybody thinks? This is for you. Thank you very much for your continuing support for the first time ever. Appreciate that. Mucho gusto, generoso. Just play the damn thing. No, not that one. This one. 1, 2, 3, 4, $5. Thank you very, very much. More? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ese no. Oh, one more. One more. Come on. 1. Come on. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a good. I like to thank Hellfire Studios for making the official Super Chat video. Thank you, Steph Paints, for your $5 contribution to GoofOn. Ah, gosh. All over, way more than we know. Mucho gusto, generoso, Steph Pants. Some people say, hey, you know, what's Rich doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I'm not doing anything wrong. Why can't I have my own opinion? Why can't I? What's wrong with that? Ask yourself that question. Anytime you have a thought on what you think ufology should be about, email me at goofonradio@gmail.com. I'd love to know what you're thinking, especially when it comes to Lou. I'll read them on the show. You can stay anonymous if you want, but let me know what you think about Lou. I put that message into, I did a poll today. I'm going to go check it out. It was, do you think Lou Elizondo did a good job? Kind of thing. Let's see. What did I say? I said Lou Elizondo's job was to get transparency on the UAPs seen by Navy pilots since 2004. Has he done a good job? 85% said no, and 15% said yes. That's unbelievable. Not a lot of votes because I just put it up a little bit ago, but here it is. Yeah, he's done a good job. No. So, there's a poll for you. No influence of mine. I worded that correctly. I don't want to influence anybody's thought process. Don't just say it because I believe it. I really want to know what you believe. Do you think Lou has done... I don't know how to even word it. Do you trust that Lou is a real UFO researcher? You know, something like that, because I don't think Lou is. There's no proof. Speculation, highly speculative, that he worked at ATIP. He didn't run ATIP. I think he was given assignments when other people couldn't do anything at ATIP, and Lou got the overflow, is what they like to call it in the pizza industry. No, they don't. Delivery drivers, never mind. But it's the overflow I think Lou got. Hey, Lou, it was a UFO crash out in Brazil. You want to go to Brazil? Sure, yeah. I took out a whole family. Lou, we don't want to know that story about your time in, the army there. It was a great story. It was a foggy night. I was out there in the bush, all by myself, crawling on my belly, wearing my ghillie suit. You ever wear a ghillie suit in the heat? It itches. The sweat drips down the ass crack. Kind of makes you itch. You get that chapped skin along your knees and your elbows, and they start itching. You can't itch an elbow. You ever try itching an elbow? You gotta pinch it and twist it. You can't do it with 2 inches of cloth on you. That's Lou going across the desert, going to take somebody out. I want you to send me an email. Let me know what you really think. And maybe in a sentence or two. See, this I don't understand. Where is the email? I was going to put it up, have it scroll along the bottom. Is this it? Here it is. Yeah, that was different when all right, you can do that too. There's the email. Send your UFO evidence, no dots. If you send me dots, I don't mean to be a dick, but I'm not even going to respond to it. And a dot is anything that looks like a Chinese lantern, a plane in the distance, a satellite, and or balloon reflecting the sun. Do not send me dots. But that's all I see. Then you're not seeing UFOs. Hey. Don't you disrespect me, you wannabe UFO guy. Who's sending me those? Is that Jose Sanchez who's sending me those? Don't you disrespect me, you Yoda-looking... Do you ever see those videos? Don't you disrespect me videos? Let me pull one up. Don't you disrespect me. Oh, I want to find it. I think this is it. Nope, that's not it. Oh, that's not it. That's not it. Hope this makes you laugh. I think this is it. No, that's Andrew Dice Clay. Who sent that to me? Archaic Revival. Thank you very much. I can't believe... Oh. I don't know where it is. Also, the person who wanted to send me a guitar... Can you email me if you listen to this show, because I don't know who you are and I wanted to give you an address. Capiche? Oh, Coral sent me an email yesterday. You needed Ollie's? He didn't have a show tonight. Hold on a second. From watching your podcast, I noticed you actually read. I today discovered this website called the Wayback Machine. Thought you could use it. Well, yeah, that's a good email, but oh, what's this? Some guy talking shit. Hold on. No, I got a bunch of emails, and apparently somebody's talking a bunch of crap, they said. I don't know who this is. Oh, I see. Who cares? Who cares? I'm not gonna watch any hack. There's another hack. Somebody else said there's a video circulating about you. I know. Ugh. Anthony, I didn't know you were on a show today. See, I didn't get these emails till just now. It's not my fault. I was working. Sorry, guys. Did you see this dinosaur egg found in China? Has a 72 million year old embryo. This is unreal. You got to see this thing. Hold on, I got it. The show's going into overdrive right after this video, so don't go anywhere just yet. We got a lot of stuff we're going to hit. A lot of stuff. Then Bub's birthday today. We sang happy birthday. Maybe we'll do it again. What's this? Goofon, you may be right. Lou hasn't been on any mainstream media since the new Pentagon UFO office was created. That show everyone all they need to know. I know. What happened to the threat? The threat went bye-bye as soon as the 180 days thing dumped. After that, the threat was gone. And then Lou disappeared for a little bit. He did a few shows here and there, Dr. J Radio, about 9 days after the big dump, and a few shows here and there. But he disappeared pretty much until just about a month ago. And then he's doing more shows, doing the little ones. He won't go on any big ones because he's got to test out his new script on places where he won't be seen a lot. Why do you think he does the small shows like this? Why would he go on somebody's show with 1,000 subs if he wants to get the message to the world? But let me tell you this. They vet those websites for Lou. Channels, the UFO channels for Lou. If you are not on the bandwagon, Lou will not come on your show. Speaking of 75 million year old embryo egg, check it out. It's real. That's unbelievable.
This is one of the best preserved dinosaur embryos.
That's absolutely amazing.
Science, and because it is so well preserved, we can observe its posture very clearly, which allows us to compare it with other dinosaurs as well as modern birds. Careful fossil preparation. Basically, we see the whole skeleton very clearly, although some body parts are still embedded inside the dinosaur egg. And we can see a very, very clean and well-preserved skull, which doesn't have any teeth. And this feature is actually it's very typical in Oviraptor.
Oh, wow.
So in modern day birds, they have a unique behavior called tucking. So starting from day...
Hey, that's what I do when I get out of the shower. I'm joking. It's not nice. Forgive me, everybody.
17, they will curl their body up with its head in between its legs.
I'm telling you, that's true. Right out of the shower. You ever do that? Can't do it. It hurts. Ow. What is she doing here? Why is she here? I just realized that she's here and I don't know why. Oh, I do know why. In a minute. In a minute. In a little bit longer. So, as you know, Elizondo was on with Nap on Coast to Coast on Sunday. And people were in the chat room asking for proof. People are sick and tired of the talk. They want to see a body and all that stuff. And Lou was so nice, what he said. It was actually pretty good. He says, anybody who believes or anybody that's asking for proof of alien bodies needs to find a new hobby. He says, take 5 years off of ufology and check back in. Do you know what that means? That means a couple of things. It means nothing's going to change. Just come back in 5 years so I don't have to listen to you repeat these things. Or we're working on something and we will, within 5 years, have some sort of evidence for you. Bullshit to number 2, please. Find a new hobby and don't come back. Ufology is not a place for the weak, the thin-skinned, or the balding. That's not true. It's for balding. So Lou also said, now, to the hardened ufologists out there that, you know, want to see alien bodies and all that stuff, well, you know, look, I hate to say it, but you got to get realistic, okay? You know, I've said it from day one. This whole effort, it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. And if you don't have the stomach for it, look, my recommendation to you is to check out for 5 years. Go pick up a hobby and go play the violin. Go learn to play the piano. And then in 5 years, come back and check in, because this is not going to happen overnight. Because if you look in just the last 4 years of how far we've come, we really have come a long, long way. He's delusional. Absolutely delusional. Absolutely delusional. If you told me 4 years ago, forget it. We don't have to do it. It happened. We were there for it. Let's go back 4 years before Lou. Not a lot of mainstream play. A little bit here and there because TTSA was kind of new. We were getting some things. It didn't really go into mainstream media until Lou popped his head in at TTSA. Right? But my friends, I sit here before you today as somebody who's seen this time and time again. And if we did leave and came back today, you know what we would see? Nothing. The evidence is still weak, right? Mainstream media has almost completely stopped on UFOs. It's been dead since June 26th. Nothing, nada, very, very little little crumbs coming out every now and then, right? That's it. That's all we're getting. That's what we had before. And now we're still there. So if you left and came back now, there would be hardly any mainstream media. Lou is nowhere to be seen at TTSA. They broke up. It's worse. It's worse. It's worse. It's worse. Ma! Meatballs. You know, it's worse. Lou made it worse. I'll tell you why. We're going to get this, we're going to get that, we're going to get all this stuff. We're not going to do anything real special. Makes it look like we're working hard. We're doing a lot of stuff that nobody knows. We're saying we're working real hard. And then when we come out of the world, and then when we come out, we've got nothing for the world. We're exactly where we were 4 years ago. We are. We're exactly where we were. If Lou never came around, the only thing different is the mainstream media. But it is stopped. We are back to where it was before Lou. We are now in the BL. We're AL right now. We're after Lou. AL. Nothing's happening. Nothing. Thanks, Lou. Nobody knows what UAPs are. And the whole world thinks we're going to be invaded by aliens. Great job, buddy. What's that? You're going to write a book with more information? Great. I'll make sure to read it. Not. We're worse. We're worse off. Yes, we are. You know why we're worse off? Because he got our hopes up. And everything Lou touches turns to shit. And it's part of the plan. Make it look like Lou is the real smart guy who knows a lot about UFOs, UAPs, but gives us nothing. What did he tell us that was so grand? Look, I said I'm going to talk about this every night this week, and then it's over. Then we don't have to talk about Lou anymore for a while. We'll go to Corbell next week. Made it worse. Because he got everybody's hopes up. Thinking we were going to get this transparent office. Oh, it's going to be great. What? They're going to talk to other countries? We're even going to get information annually to Congress, and we're going to learn about what they learned. And anybody who gets injured, we're going to learn about that too. We're going to study it. We're going to know why they got injured, how they got injured, what happened to them when they got injured, what were they doing that made them get injured. Were they in close proximity of the UAPs? Did the UAPs come in? Did they abduct them? Did they come inside the airplane, the cockpit, and sit next to them? What happened? We're not going to get all that now. It's all over. We're not getting it. And I don't even want to. Tomorrow we'll talk more about his infiltration into the Galileo Project. Nick Pope, Christopher Thornton Mellon. They're all part of it. They're going to ruin everything. Do you really think the government, their go-to guy, is going to let us know, going to be transparent if the Galileo Project actually finds some UFOs? Are you out of your Vulcan mind? SpongeBob, I think I believed more before TTSA. That's an interesting statement. Thank you for the two-pounder again. Appreciate that. Mucho gusto generoso. You want to go for a ride? There you go. Whoa. Whoa. Thank you, SpongeBob. Good question. Thank you for the support. You know why you believed more before TTSA? Because when TTSA came out, Tom DeLonge was talking about the TR-3B on Joe Rogan, you know? He thought that was a real UFO when it was CGI. So everybody learned that that was a CGI craft, not a real UFO, and it was proven. It was proven before then, but that's how dumb DeLonge is. Oh yeah, we'll be talking about DeLonge after Corbell. I got the whole, every week, somebody new. I don't even know if I want to do Corbell. I don't even know if I want to do her. Thank you very much, SpongeBob. That's why you believe less. Because you know what happened? Everybody and their mother was talking about UFOs for 3 to 4 years. And everybody was talking about, no, that's not real. That's fake. No, that's CGI. No, that was a hoax. And people are like, oh, it was? Was it really? No way. And people were learning along the way, which was great. Now, the one thing that bothers me is that we've had this lull, and there shouldn't be a slowdown. We are coming up on 7 effing months. July, August, September, October, November, December, January 25th. It will be 7 months since the UFO dump, the 180 days. It has come to a standstill for 7 months. UFOlogy has come to a standstill. And I told you it would, because this is what they do. Every 3 to 5 years, they create something else because there's always a new administration that they have to play with. New senators and people in the government that they have to, grease their palms so they can get the funding for whatever it is they need on their black secret projects. That's why. And then sometimes you have a whole decade where there's no UFO mainstream media talk at all. It's just local shit. Well, there was a meteor and a strange light seen in Wisconsin. That's all. They hear it, nobody else. Well, anyway, Lou is bad for business. I said it last night. I'll say it again tomorrow. Bad for business, Lou. Sorry, not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. He's bad. And I know, people are getting on me for making a joke about Lou being so big that when he makes love to his wife, she's like a pancake. It's a joke. He's attacking Lou's family. I'm attacking the family because he's fat. I'm a big guy too. Well, I keep thinking I am, not what I used to be. But come on, man. Can't take a joke like that? He didn't get hugged enough. Tony McClear with a 5-pounder. TTSA raised a load of cash and then split. Yeah, what was it? $3 million they promised. We're going to build this multimedia craft. What was it called? Interdimensional? No. Don't say that. Is a transmedium. Because that's part of the woke thing that started. Duh. So they came up with the UFO and they made it transmedium. It can be a male or a female. It can go through walls. It can go into water and space without any impedation. Impedation. I need a drink. Thank you, Tony McClear. 5-pounder. Yeah, man. Good questions tonight, everybody. Good comments, statements, whatever the hell you call them. Here you go, Tony. Tony McClear with a 5-pounder, super chat. And it was a good question. All over Lou Elizondo. Mucho gusto, generoso. Never gets old. Thank you, Tony, continuing supporter of Goof On. What was this? I saw something about calm before the storm. What's this, Mr. Big Feet? Like Y2K was a model test to see panic buying reaction. You always run test diagnostics based on models. Yes. Yes. What am I doing? Goofon is awesome and doing a great job. Oh, thank you very much. I know I am, right? I am. Lou crushes his wife. He does. How you doing, Paulie T? Huh? It's infantile. Grow up. You grow up. You grow up. What's infantile? I know you don't mean it in a meanful way. But how? Because people have said that on Twitter. How is it infantile that I am bringing up very valid points? And who cares? I can say Lou crushed his wife when they made love. It's a joke. Where's your sense of humor? What'd you do? Leave it in your crying area? Took out all your emotions and left them in the little corner? You have a little personal time, get cry your eyes in your corner? I'm a Gen X, man. If you grew up in the 80s, you know, we had BB guns, torches. Jesus, we had those hot pens that you can draw on the wood. We played with firecrackers, no gloves, no masks, no headgear. We roller skated in the street. Not at a park with smoothed out walls. We didn't have vape, right? We had to suck in the air. That's what our lives were like. We had to suck in that air. Back then, there was no ozone. We went outside after 5 minutes, burned. Yeah, you didn't know that, did you? It's true. It's true. That's right. 50s and 60s. Are you talking about age or when you were born? You're not specific, Lang. But in a way, you're right. Because each decade you go back, 70s were much more tough than the 80s. 60s, probably the toughest. The 50s, I think, and the 40s were the toughest of all. Right out of the Depression into the 40s, World War II. Jesus. Roswell. Oh, my God. The 80s looked soft. But that was the last of the tough generation. Because when people my age started having kids, they said, I'm not going to raise them to what I went through. They're going to get a helmet. They're not going to get bruised. I'm going to tell them I love them every chance I get. And if they cry, my God, if they cry, I'll be there to catch those tears. Babies. Frickin' A, man. Baby generation right now. Babies. Ben Yorkshire, UK, with another 2-pounder. He called people crybabies and terrorists. Oh, yeah! Lou started it! You know, that has to be the super chat of the year. Because you're 100% right. Lou started it all. Let's not forget, he called Greer a crybaby. And he doesn't associate with terrorists. Remember the name calling that Lou started? Unfrickin' believable. I forgot all about that, Ben Yorkshire, UK. I forgot all about that. I wasn't calling Lou names. And I'm still not. What, fat? He knows he's blub. It's blue Elizondo. Because one eye blew that way, the other eye, but no, that's not nice at all. No, that is nice. That's funny. Thanks, Ben. Damian Smokey. Oh, ho, ho, $14. That's a $14 super chat where I can't even do it, but you rolled it up into a ball like this, and you put it in a little device. Whew. I don't know where it went. You son of a... I got it. $14. Thank you. Damian Smokey, a continuing supporter, just like Ben of Goof On. We'll give this to you. Here I am talking and I forgot to unmute myself. It was a good one too. I'm not going to redo it. Thanks. Appreciate it, man. Mucho gusto generoso is what I was saying. What's up, Blue Chicken? Stu Gerson, how you guys doing? Susie Camo? I shot my moonlit. The 1910s were pretty sweet. Yep. They really were. I hear something. Do you guys hear that? Hey, Den Bub's birthday today. Happy birthday, Den Bub. Happy birthday, dear Den Bub. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, man. There was a double dose on a Thursday for Den Bub. Well, we were already talking about the media and Lou throughout the show, so I pretty much ran through all of that tonight. I do have a video I need to show you, though, and let me see if this is it. I don't know what this means, Death Proof Bum 01 for the 2-pounder. I remember the good old days in Borstal. I guess that's a place. Borstal? Is that Connecticut? Is that Connecticut? It is. Borstal? Maine? What's up, Cloudy? With the chance of UFOs. Thank you very much, Death Proof Bum 01 for the 2-pounder. You get one of those. Hey, gosh. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Whoa. Oh. Whoa. How'd we get to... Whoa. We... No. Do you know what just happened? I can't say it. All right, I'm going to show you this video from Third Phase of Moon last night. Capiche? It's a pretty good video because we're talking about it tonight. And I am making a Third Phase UFO report video. I promise you there will be a video up a couple hours after we're done here. So keep an eye on that. This weekend, there is going to be a new patron video going up. I think I accidentally removed the last one I did for the Law of Attraction. I don't know why I did that. I'll double check and I'll post it back up there for you guys for those who haven't seen it. Or you can just go on Goof On and watch it. But that was a pretty cool video, I have to admit. I enjoyed that one myself. I enjoyed making it. Yeah, that's what I'm going to show right now, Big Fat Creep.
Welcome back.
So this is the problem I wanted to talk about with the mainstream media. Third Phase is going to explain it as good as it can get. And let's continue.
To Third Phase of Moon, Blake Cousins here. We got a special report for you tonight. Let me tell you, the mainstream media is up to no good. in regards to the UFO phenomenon, they're tripping over themselves, and right now, for some reason, YouTube wants to put them in the algorithm. Look at this. The History Channel, in just a matter of a day, has about 192,000 views in regards to this triangular-shaped craft captured in the Mediterranean Sea. Well, we received emails from everybody saying, you guys got to take a look at this. And let me tell you, it is not what it seems, because when the major media talks, this is crazy. Listen.
As it goes to touchdown, we actually see a triangular-shaped UFO, like something that would be right out of an alien.
So there it is, coming in from the major media. A spokeslady, whoever she is, a UFO expert, is claiming that there's a triangular-shaped craft on this aircraft carrier. But in fact, this is a joke. This is a toy and a CGI recreation done by a YouTube channel known as Section 51. And now the History Channel is passing it off as real. They should know better. They've been studying UFOs for decades with the History Channel, but now we have more people being involved on YouTube. Corridor Crew recently looked over some UFO and they were kind of stumped about it. Well, if you guys want to see real UFOs, maybe you want to talk to Third Phase Moon. You might be stumped on some of the ones
or Goof
we
on.
Get from the public, and that's a true offer to you guys. But in regards to the History Channel, look at this. They're passing off straight up CGI video from a known CGI YouTube artist known as Section 51. Even Ollie from Alien Addict had him on his show in regards to how ridiculous this really seems, that the major media, the History Channel, is sharing toys and CGI creations and trying to pass it off as real, and YouTube is putting it up on the top. This is kind of bizarro, and it's been happening for quite a while now. This is not just a daily basis over the past week or so. No, this has been going on for years. But I thought we'd have to kind of lay down the hammer a little bit tonight, because again, we're getting all kinds of emails from the public saying, you got to watch this video. This is amazing. There's a TR-3B on an aircraft carrier and you got to see the video. And we're like,
you can go over to Third Phase and watch the rest of that. Pretty much that describes exactly what I was talking about. Now, I'm going to find the video super quick, because it was that Tucker Carlson one. That's right. That's the one I wanted to show you. They show more fake UFOs in this thing. Did we already go over that? Let me see. I think we already went over these. Oh, Jesus, I can't. I don't know where the, I can't see the volume.
Coming out of, say, your average White House briefing? No, it really isn't. So with that in mind,
watch all these fake UFOs they go over
today about UFOs and nuclear weapons that took place in Washington. At it, a U.S. Air Force captain called David Shindeli said he was part of an incident in which a UFO disabled 10 nuclear ICBM missiles. Here's part of what he said.
There has been a long history of UFO incidents and encounters, with much investigation of them from 1947 and even earlier. In September of 1966, I was the Minuteman ICBM Launch Control Officer and Deputy Commander of a launch crew station.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Investigation.
We talked about this. This one,
there is a nuclear
that's
connection. Right. They've kept that classified.
But there's another clip that I have from mainstream media. I got it just for this show. Well, let me pull it up. That's Happy Birthday. That's a dinosaur egg. History Channel. Can't hide this. That's Third Phase. All right, I'll find it. No big deal. We did that one. This is the thread from Lou. Lou says the June report was monumental. Out of 144 incidents, we could only solve one. And we have no idea what they are. And we can't rule out that they are from this planet. That's huge. Lou said he can't tell us if they're from this planet. It's huge. What more do you want from an unclassified report where they only had 6 months to complete it? No, they didn't have 6 months to complete it. They had a year and 76 other years to get things straightened up. That's such a horseshit, bullshit lie. Yeah, if you only have 2 people working on it, sure. But that was the law. We were supposed to get everything. Guess what? Lou was involved with that too, right? We got nothing. Lou gave us another nothing burger. Thanks, Lou! The AOI MSG, how's that going? Oh, no transparency, just like A-Tip? Damn it. That sucks. Do you still have Art's parts in the garbage? That's what I heard. That's a shame. 35,000. Wow. Good for Linda. What? You got a book coming out? Oh, you're going to tell us something that'll shake the world's foundation, is it? Why didn't you tell it to that podcast that had 998 subscribers? Why didn't you tell those people? Oh, because you were practicing. I see. Your NDA, right? Yeah. Oh. Hey, Lou. I mean, you know, you're shoveling. You're shoveling. What do you mean? Oh, TTSA? You broke them up. He's done a lot of good. He's done a lot of good for ufology. Broke up TTSA because he don't like working with people. He can only work with military or government. Who else did he work for? Who else? A-Tip. That failed, didn't it? A-Tip failed. Oh, you worked for them, you say? You ran A-Tip? And it failed? Oh, you quit. Oh, yo. Right. He quit, everybody. Lou quit. Again. You keep quitting on us, Lou. No. He's still working. Is he? If you call that work, I want that job. Let me at it. Let me do it. Let me do his job. This is a call to the FBI, CIA, George Soros, whoever the hell's running the program for the world. I want in. I want in. I think I deserve a shot. Get him out. Come on. I know more about UFOs than Lou. Get him out. Oh, but you don't know the political side. And Lou does? Great job he's doing. It's because he's not doing anything. He's a puppet. He's a marionette. Because people are taking him around going, fly, Lou. Fly, you motherfucker. You ain't gonna do shit. Oh, you want to get that room? No room. Oh, you want to go around the world on free trips to talk to Italy and France? No. That's all he wants. He wants a vacation. He did Unidentified, the TV show. How'd that work out? Lowest ratings they've ever had for a UFO show. Holy shit, it was? Well, that's what happens when you show no UFOs on a UFO show. That's what happens when nobody knows who you are. That's what happens when you have a personality That's a zero. Lou has zero personality. Oh, no. He give us the military presence like a fox. No, like a pelican. Fly, pelican. Fly. That's Lou. That's Lou. Oh, by the way, I forgot last night. Hold on. Let me find this video. Oh my God, we have so much to talk about still. How much time? We got plenty of time. Okay. All right, I'm going to play this. All I need is 33 seconds. So this is Eric Weinstein and Hal Puthoff. I'll be right back. 30 seconds.
The role of aerospace companies as holders of potentially basic scientific knowledge not shared with the academic world seems very wrong to me.
May be wrong, but it's true.
It is true. You believe it's true.
Yeah, I know it's true.
You know that there's physics knowledge held by aerospace companies that is not known?
There certainly is materials knowledge, which involves topological physics.
Eric and I had a pretty trippy conversation with the guy that briefs all of the presidents on UFOs, a guy named Hal Puthoff. For more,
the role of aerospace.
Hey guys. Hi everybody. It's David Wilcock. I thought I would come here today and I was going to give you an update on the flying car. We have transmedium technology. We had a huge donation from somebody who sounds like doorbell. Sounds like doorbell. Did I give it away? Big donation. We have got more cars than we can shake a stick at. This is going to be a fleet. We're right on track. Right on track for December, where we're going to bring the prototype out. We got the prototype. It's going to be a prototype car. It's going to have metamaterials. We've got metamaterials that we got from our blue friends. I can't tell you who they are, but you can imagine that they have feathers. Feathers. But it's going to be great. We've got you can see behind me. Oh, I'm not there right now, but guys, get the green screen up. Get the green screen. We've got the cars. They're not operational yet. Excuse me. What's that? The cars are going to be. I have a drinking problem. But the cars are right on schedule with our help from the Blue Chickens. Oh, did I say that out loud? Ow. I bit myself. I didn't even mean it. So I want everybody just to relax, okay? Because we have got huge donations. We've got the press is on top of everything, and we're writing a book about it. We're going to put it in a documentary, and we're gonna crowdfund it, and we're gonna make probably $500,000, which isn't enough. It's just not enough to make a documentary. But the cars are about $2 billion. They're $2 billion? I'm saying 2 million. No, I didn't say billion. I said million. Really? They're 2 billion? I'm not saying billion. I'm saying million. Anyway, the cars are seemingly over budget. Don't worry about it. I'm talking to a lot of people that you'll never see, never meet, so you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about it. Oh, my diaper. Excuse me. Oh, wrong side. Wrong side. Why? What is this? I'm coming apart. I'm a little scared. I don't know why I'm laughing, but there seems to be a problem with my my eyes. But thank you, everybody. I just want to give an update. So don't be alarmed. The car is going to be out by December. But the car, the prototype, it's going to be on December. December. Every time I say December, it falls down. The cars will be out in November. December. I can't. Anyway, the cars will be out at the end of the year. And it's going to be like Christmas time. And people will want to put their sleds on the back of one of these cars. And they're going to want to go deliver gifts to children. And it's my big, my teeth were falling in. I don't want my teeth to fall in. They were going in. That would be weird, right? If my teeth looked that way. If my teeth looked that way, it would look weird, right? Thank God I'm normal. Anyway, everything's right on schedule. We got huge donations. They're $2 billion. Shut up. We're over budget just by a little bit. A little bit. That's it. Just a little bit. But we have the technology that can take us where E.T. wants to go home. We've got that technology out there. Yeah. And that's it, friends. Are you my friends? I love you guys. Don't forget, you can support David Wilcock. I love saying my last name because it makes people feel something inside of them. It does. There's something about my name, Wilcock, that's like internal, you know. Everybody feels it. It's a special name, Wilcock. There's nothing like a Wilcock. Anyway. I think I'm stuck. I'll see you guys next time. I am going to give you back to Rich. I have nothing else to say, but the car is going to be coming at the end of the year. I'll see you guys. How do I do this? You guys are great. I swear to God, nothing. Here, let me find it.
Companies.
You
as
guys are the
holders
best chickens
of
I ever.
potentially basic scientific knowledge not shared with the academic world. It seems very wrong to me.
May be wrong, but it's true.
It is true. You believe it's true.
Yeah, I know it's true.
You know that there's physics knowledge held by aerospace companies that is not
There
known.
certainly is materials knowledge, which involves.
All right. Well, I told you yesterday he was here, and he hung out. We went and played racquetball, and we saw Spider-Man. Well, I saw Spider-Man. He fell asleep. I don't know. He was like nesting or something. It was weird. I went by myself. What is this? Somebody sent me something? No. Let's finish up. Let's rock and roll. The end of the show here. All right. So, just to get back on page, I appreciate Eric Weinstein's skepticism on the UFO issue. I also appreciate his suspicion that the U.S. government is lying about the UFO issue. Excuse me. both these can coexist. And this is more intelligent than hardened skepticism alone, in my opinion. And more intellectually justified. Who said that? In the chat room, who said this? I appreciate Eric Weinstein's skepticism on the UFO issue. It's a tweet. That's a hint. I also appreciate his suspicion that the U.S. government is lying about the UFO issue. Both these can coexist, and this is more intelligent than hardened skepticism alone, in my opinion, and more intellectually justified. Who said that? I'll give you a guy. Nope, not that guy. Nope, wrong. Nope. Nope, you're wrong. You're wrong. R-O-N-G. No, not Luther. No. UFO Jesus, come on, guys. Come on, the best plagiarizer in the biz. Next to Corbell. Capiche? Ooh-hoo! We hit 5 capiches. It's only the second time in Goof On history we've had a 5 capiche show. I don't see it happening again to get the record, but you never know with 9 minutes left. Next! This comes from, holy shit, CNN. Did you hear about this? They are coming out with their own UFO series. CNN is trying to save themselves with a UFO show. Their ratings are so low. How low can you go? UFOs, also a working title, will look at the history of the government and civilian investigations. The 5-part series is from the creators of Surviving Death and will debut in the summer. By the way, Surviving Death was awesome. It was absolutely awesome. If you haven't seen Surviving Death, please watch it. They go over channeling, they go over psychics, they go over near-death experiences, the whole gamut. But it's done very well. And it's not the same old rigmarole. It's new stuff that they talk about, new stories, different people. Very good. I've watched it twice. It was so good. And usually I don't get into the psychic stuff too much, but they talked about spirits and seeing dead people and having stories. I mean, this was a really well done show. And if that UFO show is produced, directed, and written by the same people, I think we've got something to look forward to in the summer. So I'm not against CNN having a UFO show. I think this is phenomenal. I've always liked CNN, but something happened in 2016. I still can't put my finger on it. So here's the lineup for it. What happened? I'll be redirected back to my article in Watergate, UFOs, among shows on CNN's 2022 original series lineup. This devoted to Watergate and other UFOs, part of the season of Stanley Tucci, Searching for Italy, and the documentary LBJ, Triumph and Tragedy. Oh, they got some good stuff coming up this year. This is the Life with Lisa Ling. Oh, I thought it was like Lisa Lang. The Last Witness, Watergate, a working title, will debut in late spring. That's the end of March, April. And is a production of original series and Herzog and Company. The series marks the 50th anniversary of the Watergate break-in by spotlighting John Dean, the White House counsel in the Nixon administration, whose whistleblower testimony was a turning point in congressional hearings. UFOs, a work title will look at the history of the government civilian. I want to see who the civilians are. Nobody contacted me. You know why? Because I'm not on that side. Doesn't CNN only work with a certain group of people? Like-minded people? I'm not being mean. That's true. That's what they do. Scared the hell out of me. the bottle that David Wilcock was drinking. Oh, I just drank out of David Wilcock's bottle. No wonder why it tasted like chapstick and cigarettes. Patagonia, life at the edge of the world. And that guy got some good stuff coming up. Good for you. Good for you, CNN. We'll keep an eye on them, right? Who gives a shit? Be honest with you, I don't give a shit. All right, what else we got next here? Oh, this is great. Remember this? Can anyone else see the similarity? This and this. These structures seem to hold one person, or some people call them pilots. It's still a matter of debate about these futuristic things, what these things really are. Remember these frescoes? These structures, whatever they are? Pretty cool, right? Oh, wait, what was that? This one here, too. I like this one. They say that the cloud in the sky is a group of angels. The halo and the light symbolize the Holy Ghost approaching Mary. Mary, Mary, quite contrary. Trim that da-da-da, it's so damn scary. Mary, Mary. Look at this. Remember the Sputnik UFO? Yeah. This is great. Look at this. Somebody just threw it up in the sky and they took a picture of it. Right? I mean, look at this. I mean, come on. We should be doing those things. We should be throwing balls of things up in the sky and just taking pictures with them. But you have to have a different camera. You can't, I guess you could use your phone's camera. We're one step closer to finding ancient signs of life on Mars. This is a post by Alien Girl 101. NASA's Curiosity rover drilled holes into Mars and found something very strange. As it's the foundation for all life on Earth, discovering carbon on other planets always gets scientists excited. And the Curiosity rover on Mars has found an unusual mix of the chemical element. And that could hypothetically point to the existence of alien life. That's by no means certain, but it's a possibility. It's one of the 3 different scenarios that experts think might have produced the carbon found in sediment in the Gale crater, collected across 9 years from August 2012 to July 21. A total of 24 powder samples were heated by Curiosity to separate individual chemicals, revealing a wide variation in terms of the mix of carbon-12 and carbon-13 isotopes. The 2 stable carbon isotopes that can reveal how the carbon cycle may have changed over time. What makes these variations particularly fascinating, some samples enriched with carbon-13 and some extremely depleted, is that they point to unconventional processes different to those created by the carbon cycle in the Earth's modern era. That is weird. That is really weird. So these elements are appearing unconventionally as they appear on Earth. The amounts of carbon-12 and carbon-13 in our solar system are the amounts that existed at the formation of the solar system. Oh, I see. That's cool. Both exist in everything, but because carbon-12 reacts more quickly than carbon-13, looking at the relative amounts of each in samples can reveal the carbon cycle. That's wicked. Well, one explanation for the carbon signatures is a giant molecular cloud of dust. The solar system passes through one of these every couple of 100 million years or so, and the cooling effect it creates leaves carbon deposits in its wake. That's a plausible scenario, the team says, but one that needs more investigation. Oh, come on. They don't even want to say anything that has to do with something maybe life or water. They're saying, every couple of 100 million years, Mars goes through this dusty area. cloud with carbon in it. Yeah, we think it's deposits of that. We're not sure. But we ain't saying it's life. Not yet. No, not yet. We'll be back tomorrow night, everybody. I want to thank all the super chatters. I want to thank the moderators for all your help tonight. Without you, this show does not run at all. It doesn't. Thank you very much for your support, everybody there. Veterans and newcomers alike, thank you for hanging out tonight. Give the show a few more days. If you like it, subscribe maybe, you know. I say subscribe now. If you don't like it later, you can always unsubscribe. But don't unsubscribe. All right. Thank you very much for hanging out tonight. We had a good night. Tomorrow will be Friday. And got nothing special. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. I'm just being honest. Third phase UFO report tonight. I think third phase of Moon might have something. I'll put all the links to everything I played in the description. Thank you all. And Denbub, I hope you have a great birthday. The rest of it anyway. And congratulations. You made it another year. And what is GoofOn to you? Truth out.
There's a good thing. It's rotating.
What was in the skies over Jerusalem, and why did it downward treasured sites in Christianity?
There's a UFO, bright lights descending,